So I was reading this article about Apple pushing back on vibe coding for iPhone apps on the App Store, and it made me think, why do I even need the App Store if I can make these apps so quickly with AI, and I can just make these one-off bespoke things that I just want on my phone personally, then I don't even need the App Store. And so what I did is I vibe coded an app, and I told it that I wanted it to be a native Swift iOS app, and it generated everything here. And one of the things that it generates is this Xcode project file. So if you open this with Xcode, Xcode's free to download on the App Store. It's a little confusing at first, but when you figure it out, it makes a lot more sense. So one of the first things you're going to have to do is you're going to have to add your dev account here. So you're going to have to do add an account and then go through that process of adding your Apple ID. So you want to go to developer.apple.com, sign in, and just sign up for the developer program. The only difference between the free one and the paying one is going to be the free version. You're going to have to basically plug your phone into the computer at least once every 7 days to renew it. Oh, it's a year. So it'll go a whole year before you have to re-sign it, which is nice. So if you're going to do this a lot, sign up for the dev account. It's useful, but you can try this for free and see how it works before you even do that. So first, you're going to want to add your dev account, and then you're going to automatically manage signing, and then choose your team, which is that's my account right there. So that's the first thing. And then, yeah, I just gave it a version and a build number. The bundle identifier, you just choose whatever you want. This is just like, it's com.something. The name of the app. I just chose my business name. So the app's called Konteks. I just chose a category. You don't have to do the category. But once you have that done, you basically, if you hit Command-Shift-K, it does a clean build. And you'll see like your app, if it does that, that's good. You don't have any errors or issues with the app. And then here, you can choose where you want to send the app essentially. So when I'm developing it, I have a developer phone that I use, and I'll send it there. Or you can do, if you choose one of these ones in the simulator, the first time you do it, it'll have to download the simulator. But for example, this might take a while. I'm going to try. You hit play here, it will start building. And because I chose a simulator, it'll open up the simulator and show you the app there so you can test it. Build succeeded. There, we should start seeing, yeah, we have simulator here. Oh, there it is. There we go. So we should see the app. Oh, it's right here. Yep. All right. Terrible icon. This is just a placeholder. So if you open the app, the first time I feel like it takes a lot longer. And you end up seeing right here what's happening. Yeah. Okay. So the app's there. See? So this is going to be just like a way for me to attach to my Openclaw, so I can chat with my Openclaw. So I can say, hey, we're shooting the video showing this app we built. I mean, this still needs a lot of cleanup, but it's like working somewhat. So there, see, that's directly with my Openclaw, so I can chat. And then I'm also adding a way where like I can have tasks and stuff that my Openclaw can read and write to it for me. So if I'm just chatting with Openclaw, it'll do it for me, or I can just manually come in here and see it and manage my tasks and my notes and chats. So yeah, then you can add a new one here. Pretty simple app. So now I want to get on my phone. So the first time you set this up, you're going to want to plug in your phone to your computer with the cable, and it'll ask you to trust it. And so you can say, yes, trust the phone. And then it'll show up as an option here. And then, so if I send this to my phone, I'll be able to test it on my phone as well. The thing is, this is only running it when my laptop is open and I have this running. I'm going to switch it to any iOS device here, and then I'm going to archive it. Then we're going to wait for that to finish. All right, and then so we have the new build here. Anytime you could only do the version, the build number has to be different every time. So if you want to distribute it, you have to make sure that you increment the build number. If you go here, back here, see the build number right here? We probably want to make it like a 2.2, so that's different. If I send this second one and it's the same build as the previous one, it'll give me an error. So you want it to have a different build number every time you send it, and you hit distribute. It'll take a few minutes, and then you come to App Store, connect.apple.com, sign in with your Apple ID again. Then you're going to go to apps, and then I'm going to find it. It's right here. So this is like where you manage everything, like as if I was going to put it on the App Store. If I go to TestFlight right here, I'll start seeing the builds that I had sent. And I'm not going to submit them to the App Store. The first time you're going to have to create a testing group. I just created this one. I named it internal. I put my own, just my email on there, and I added myself as a tester essentially. And then you're going to want to go to builds, and then like you'll add the build that's available. And once you do that, then you're going to want to go to your email. You'll get an email from Apple that says, hey, you've been invited by yourself. You want to open this on your iPhone. You'll probably want to download the TestFlight app. It's free on the App Store ahead of time. And then when you open this email on your phone and hit view in TestFlight, it will open the TestFlight app, and then the app will be available for you to download. This is the TestFlight app. So I have, yeah, right there. So I could install it. That's pretty much it. Thing is, like you can build apps that wouldn't typically get accepted on the App Store, because if you don't plan to put it on the App Store, you can just basically sideload it onto your phone and have it do things that regular apps can't do. And if this becomes like a really useful thing, then just pay the $99 for the dev account, and you'll basically have the app for a whole year before you have to. And all you have to do to renew it is just open up Xcode, send another one to archive, and then send it to TestFlight. So once a year, I feel like that's not too bad. I wonder if there's going to be more people doing this now as a way to just circumvent the App Store, and everyone will just have custom apps on their phone. You can even, you can let your friends use it. I think you can have like 10,000 beta testers on TestFlight. So there could be a whole cottage industry where, people have these one-off apps that they let people beta test through TestFlight. Yeah, we just don't even use the App Store. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. I try to read them all. If you want to see more of how I use AI to build actual apps and tools for my own life, subscribe. I'm posting more of this stuff if you guys like it. And if you have questions, just drop them in the comments. Yeah, so I hope you find this useful. If you have any interesting ideas, let me know, and that'll help me decide like what the next video should be. Thanks.